I still can't believe I'm making this video. Like it's comeback season. Even though this season didn't feel the same as the rest. It's completely understandable since it's not a hype album. It's a healing album. Mark my words, this is gonna be one of those iconic BTS songs that everyone will still remember in 10 years. I know most BTS songs start out with Jungkook singing, but something about Life Goes On is different. Jungkook's honey vocals in the beginning is such a power move, and the way that this entire song feels like a big warm hug. I also want to praise Jimin's vocal range in this song and all the other songs in the album. He hits high notes better than I will ever imagine. The chorus is so catchy and so sweet. Ugh, I can talk about Life Goes On forever. The music video is absolutely precious, and I love how it's not that extravagant like their other music videos. It's so simple and wholesome. Jungkook did an amazing job directing it. The production on this song is so different than anything I've ever heard from BTS. I feel like the instrumental in the beginning feels empty, but as the song goes on there's more and more build up to the song, which really hypes it up. This song has the iconic duos of Min and Soap, and honestly I wasn't expecting Soap to come in the middle of the song. Overall, Fly to My Room is such a cute and fun bop, and it definitely grew on me. Oh my god. I literally have no words for this song. I guess I'll split this in two. The lyrics and the song. First of all, I don't know who hurt Tae because he was the one who wrote this song. I feel like this song is really relatable and easy to connect to, cause everyone has their bad days where you feel empty, depressed, and you feel like you're just living in a world of grayness. Taehyung has specifically mentioned about how he wrote this song in his lowest point, where he started to question if he can keep going with work and how everything had no meaning and felt like a chore. Which is totally understandable, because I feel like during quarantine, everyone kinda lost their purpose and touch because nobody knew when the world will come back together and heal. And especially not being able to tour and perform for armies. It's been a really hard time for them trying to find a purpose and meaning and keep going with work. I'm really glad that this was an OT7 song where everyone got to have their own verse which laid out their problems and use their own voices to heal their wounds. Everyone had so much emotion in their words, which shows how much they were struggling, and I think this song is a perfect outlet for them to just let out all their emotions without holding back. Especially Namjoon's verse. You can tell how frustrated he sounded just by listening to his rap. There's not much to comment on this because I have no idea what they're saying. Am I fluent in Korean? Number. Do I wish I was? Yes. It would make my life a bit easier. But something I have observed when listening to this album is that all the tracks before the skit are so fucking sad and bittersweet, and then after the skit all the tracks are fucking bop. I think the skit is the transition where after getting #1 on Billboard, they were like, oh, armies are still here with us even though there is a pandemic. And we do have a purpose and meaning and we have to keep working hard for army. So after the skit it's no more sad songs. This is such a nice song to hear after all the tears shed with Life Goes On and Blue and Grey. It really switches up the vibe of the album completely and elevates the funky, retro, pop side of BTS and the production. I really love Jimin's ad-libs in this song. It just makes it more fun to listen to and vibey. Also, can we talk about how Yoongi is in the chorus? I don't think I've ever heard Yoongi in a chorus ever. Overall, this is a really nice switch up from the rest of the album. Reason 488,183,382 why I love Hobie's verses. Jimin needs a fucking award for creating one of the best bridges in literally minutes. When this screams old school BTS, I mean it. The second I heard Hobie opening the song with his rap, I instantly fell in love with this song. I'm a hoe for old school BTS hip hop, especially Hobie's fun verses. Even Yoongi's verse reminds me of old BTS music. Ugh, I love it. The production and beat completely changes when the bridge starts. And it's so addicting for what? The way that it slowly builds up more and more, getting louder and faster. It's perfection. The last chorus hits so hard cause you can tell there's way more instrumental to it, and even the horns in the back add so much. This song overall sure does give me outro ego vibes.
You are, I know you always stay. 저 구름이 지나간 자리에 stay. 마른 입술로 너에게 말해 stay, 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 stay. Always. Yeah, I know you always stay.
Honestly, one of my favorite EDM songs from BTS. When I found out the subunit for this song was Namjoon, Jin, and Jungkook, I honestly didn't know what I was expecting. But I sure wasn't expecting a rave-type EDM banger. The beginning of the song makes you think that you have no idea where the song is heading towards, but right when the beat drops to the chorus, it's like you've been transported to another world. There's no way that this song doesn't make you feel like jumping up in the air. And I'm so glad how much of Jin I'm hearing in this song. Someone needs to give him a solo album cause his vocals are unmatched. Overall, this song is such a nice wrap up to the album. Even though technically the last song is Dynamite, it gives me so much happy ending vibes.
Let's go! 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey! Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa.
Do I even have to say anything for Dynamite? Except the fact that it's #1 on the Billboard charts and it stayed on the charts for months. Also, it's a Grammy-nominated song. If that doesn't say anything, I don't know what does. Also, it's the most viewed YouTube video in 24 hours. We love when BTS beats their own record. It's such a scam that Dynamite is getting all this recognition and radio play just cause it's all in English. Like, come on. It's not that hard to listen to something in another language. In regards to the song, it's such a fun bop and it's so good. I don't think this song will ever get old for me. I'm always singing it wherever I go because it's that addicting. Here's my ranking for the album. It was pretty hard to make. Disease, Life Goes On, Dynamite, Blue and Gray, Telepathy, Stay and Fly to My Room.